Shalom. All praises, glory and honors to Yahweh Basham Yahushai Bahasham Racha HaKodash, and double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. I am your brother Makolat from the Great Millstone Jamaica camp, with a lesson here to feed the potential elect through the spirit and power of Yahweh Basham Yahushai. And there is something I want to say that's on my spirit, and this is an in transit. You know, I think I did something on this before on this channel, but it's weighing on my spirit same way, because it's getting even better on my behalf, but on the Prime Minister's behalf it's getting worse. The people are getting upset at this man. They are hating him like crazy. And when I went on Google and I basically searched who's the worst Prime Minister in Jamaica history, and you know, he's the face. You know, I see some different readings, but mostly he's the face that's coming up. The Harbour Brown dog is seen on the screen. He's the most hated Prime Minister Jamaica has ever seen. It says government only performance ratings plunged, and this was an article from the 21st of September 2021, right? Positive, as you can see on the picture, it says positive in 2020, 65% down to 42%, you know, in 2021. And 2022 basically it don't start out well, because you find out that a lot of even his strong supporters are leaving him. Like people that went out and ensured that they do strong campaign for their party, and people are fed up, you know. Even that conference, that meeting that he kept Salakia, speaking about the 10-year-old girl that got killed, and he was up there acting. People basically, they're seeing through the acting, and they're not buying it. And the people basically ain't with this man anymore. And then you have one of his alphabet people that was up close with him, that helped him to structure his team, that's no longer with him anymore. He has came out and he's spilling a whole lot of things, and he's actually saying, and I quote, that if he and his family can seek asylum in the States and migrating, he's gonna spill a whole lot of shit on how these men sell, or should I say, are in league with China more than the States. And the man was actually praying to President Biden on the little thing that he had there. He was actually praying, oh, President Biden, I'm seeking, and President Biden, I will do this, and President Biden, I'll do that if you do it, and President. But Biden ain't shit. Biden won't deliver you. And just as how this man thinks that whatever meeting he goes to, whosoever is there, they're gonna be for him and they're gonna protect him, they won't. I've heard it out my own ears, strong members of the Jamaica Labour Party saying that they are labor rights, but this man should be put down. And he made a statement that we are on the brink of a civil war. You think? You have been deceived. You on the screen here, the Prime Minister says the government has seen a 19% point plunge in its performance ratings in just over a year. The rating of the Jamaica Labour Party leader, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, has also dipped, and they was worshipping this man. Oh, he's a young man and we can depend on him and shit like that. Oh yeah, really? In the latest RJR Cleaner Commission done under some poll conducted from August 19 to September of the 3rd this year, the government's performance, and that's speaking of 2021, the government's performance ratings dropped to 38% from 57% in July 2020. That's a big blunder. And it's 40-something% of the population that voted overall the last general election. You have been deceived, Andrew Holness, by what power that's out there, and there's a whole lot of dirt coming out on you, man. A whole lot of dirt. Like, for example, the money that was granted unto you by the Inter-American Development Bank for the care, for the fund package, the care package for the lockdown that we went through 2020, and you only give the people a crumb, like what, $10,000? And not everybody get it, because I didn't go for that shit, man. And I'm not speaking all prideful and shit, but I didn't went for that. A lot of people didn't went for that, you know. And they did the maths and say that you rob the country, you rob the people. That's why the brother on one of my videos say, yeah, you got enough now, you can go, you're oppressing us. But I have the scripture here to read for you, man. Because you came and you promise the people prosperity. You speak so well of prosperity, which the person that was a part of your cabinet that came out and said they are the ones that actually came up with that prosperity quote. You know? The kind that he said that they set up 3 or 4 nights structuring that prosperity thing. You know? But this is what the scripture here says. This is Ezekiel chapter 13 verse 9. It says, and if the prophet be deceived when he had spoken a thing, I the Lord that deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him, and I will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. Right? It says, and they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity. The punishment of the prophet shall be even as the punishment of him that seeketh unto him. Right? That the house of Israel may go no more astray from me, neither be polluted anymore with all their transgressions, but that they may be my people, and I may be their power, say the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So you and all that seek unto you are people that thought that you're a God because you had worn a green clocks, using witchcraft and theatrics to win the minds of the simple. Trust me, man. Trust me. You're in some deep trouble. You're in some serious shit. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 verse 1. It says, hear therefore, O ye kings, and understand. Learn, ye that be judges of the end of the earth. Give ear, ye that rule the people, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the eyes, who shall try your works and search out your counsels. I fell in love with the scripture so much the more I see the days go by, because I see exactly what the Lord is doing and how he set your asses up. He says, because being ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged aright, nor kept the law, nor walk after the counsel of the Most High. It says, horrible and speedily shall he come upon you, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places, for mercy will soon pardon, and pardon the meanest, but mighty men shall be mightily tormented. For he which is Lord over all shall fear no man's persons, neither shall he stand in awe of any man's greatness. For he hath made the small and great, and cared for all alike. But a sore trial shall come upon you, Salakia. But a sore trial shall come upon the mighty. You hear that? So you're gonna be judgment. See, and let me say this, man. Don't be surprised, brown dog. Yeah? Because, to be honest, I know you guys ain't shit. But, in my opinion, I think you're getting this beaten for something in your past life, man. Because, in truth and in fact, you were a no name, a nobody before Bruce Golding hand over the title to you. You were a nobody in Parliament. That's the reason why even those that are in Parliament don't really like you. You know, you're actually a nobody. But the Heavenly Father raised you up like Pharaoh for this very same purpose, to destroy your ass, man. You're gonna be punished, man. You're gonna be punished. And all I can say is Tawadi, I'm not in that seat, and the brothers that are with me ain't in that seat. You know? And the worst thing I think can ever happen to you, if the people that so trusted in you receive you, your family, you know, in their hands to be tormented. You're gonna face hell. Like, what's his name? Muammar Gaddafi, if I'm not mistaken. You're gonna face it, man. You're gonna face it. With that, I wanna say shalom.